What is a lens's focal length? Focal length is a term prescribed to lenses that indicates how far the camera's sensor is from what is called the nodal point. The nodal point is simply the point in the lens where all of the light that enters converges into a single point. Because when light enters the camera lens, it's focused into a point and then splits back out the other end and hits the camera's sensor. What is of note here is that when the light splits back out again after that nodal point and hits the camera sensor, that distance is actually the focal length, and it's measured in millimeters. If you have a lens that has a short focal length of perhaps 24 millimeters, for example, that means that that light has 24 millimeters to split back out again and hit the camera sensor, which is a relatively short distance, comparatively speaking with other lenses, which means that the light has to split back out at a greater angle. And that greater angle means that you end up seeing in front of the lens a greater field of view, and you end up seeing more of your scene because those angles are the same. The angle from the nodal point to the sensor and the nodal point to the outside world in front of the lens. Inversely, let's say you're using a 200mm telephoto lens. That means that the light has 200mm to spread back out after it has converged at that nodal point. That means then that if it has a much longer in this case, distance to spread back out, it means that the angle at which it does spread out is a lot narrower. And that can obviously be seen with how a telephoto lens has a much more magnified and smaller field of view as compared to a 24mm wide-angle lens. That dictates how much of your environment you see, or the technical term would be the field of view. Using that knowledge then, you can pick lenses for different situations and what might be appropriate. For example, you might want to shoot an establishing shot with a 24mm lens because it does showcase much more of the environment. But that's not a hard and fast rule. Obviously, you could use a 200mm lens to show off the same environment. You would just have to be a lot further back. And because you're a lot further back, that difference in the distance is going to give your image different characteristics. But that'll be a video for another time. One thing to note though is that depending on your sensor size as well, that can influence what you see through the lens. Everything that we've been saying here, let's say that applies to a full frame sensor. If you were to use a smaller sensor size, like APS-C for example, that means that the light from the lens after it's converged and is spreading back out is hitting an area larger than what the sensor is actually picking up, which means that you're only seeing a smaller part of what is actually being seen by the lens. For example, an APS-C sensor is 1.5 times smaller than a full frame sensor. So what that means is you essentially get a field of view that is 1.5 times greater than what the millimeters would suggest. So if you have a full frame 50mm lens on an APS-C sensor, it's going to give the field of view of 75mm. One thing to keep in mind though is that it isn't actually going to be a 75mm lens. It still has all the characteristics of the 50mm lens, it just has a slightly more restricted field of view. That's something to keep in mind as well.